Hi, I was very lucky to talk to two different teachers for the best practices interview. My first questions to them were, well, actually, one was a principal who had taught in the elementary school for over 8 years before she became an administrator, and then the other one was a teacher who had become a school counselor. And the first question I asked was, how do you maintain class composure when girls are having self-esteem issues as their bodies are changing? And the principal has said that it's important to build a classroom environment where kids are comfortable, and the teacher has built a relationship where all the kids feel comfortable and confident no matter what the issues are. The counselor told me it's about the class culture and that the teachers start building and creating a culture of acceptance and love the first day of school, and about private student conferences that are with those that struggle and those that prey on those that struggle. So communication seems to be a very big factor. My second question was, in classes with gifted and talented or GT students, do you notice students with self-esteem issues? Um, there's there's one that says building a classroom environment where the kids are comfortable, but you also must teach and build upon their strengths. Grades and comparisons must never be shared aloud, because then then that should be like a classroom rule, because then no one feels bad because they don't know how the other person did, whether it's better or not. Um, and then the counselor said there are students with self-esteem issues in resource classrooms. So yes, they will also find themselves in gifted and talented classrooms. Gifted and talented is about how a student learns. It has nothing to do with the way they view themselves. So self-esteem can affect them regardless. Um, my third question to them was, in cases where some students are unfamiliar with the internet, how do you handle that with students that are technology savvy? The principal said just be on top of it, very close monitoring. The counselor said it would be possible after much, much, much discussions about safety and the negative possibilities of the internet to have a peer tutor to those that are less tech savvy. Kids are great teachers, and especially if they love doing it and they love teaching it, and those who want to learn. Technology is something all kids are crazy about learning, which when it comes to technology these days, it does seem like all kids are really, really involved and into it, eager to learn it. The fourth question was, how do you make parents feel secure about what their child is seeing on the internet? Principal said ensure them that close supervision is in place. The counselor said your district should have a firewall with great security and only certain things are allowed on student computers. If a parent is overly worried, I would put them in touch with our district IT guy and let him handle that. Then a parent-teacher conference, I would show them the things that I use in the classroom, such as United Streaming or the Journeys curriculum website or our math that we do online daily. Anything that the teacher can do to make the parent feel at ease, they would do. The internet can be a very scary place, especially if the parent is not technology or internet savvy as well. My fifth question was, how do you define teacher-parent roles at the beginning of the year? Lots of communication in the beginning is vital to success. That's what I got from the principal. Um, there is a campus note that goes home that tells parents how much we love and appreciate them. They must always check in the office when entering the building. So boundaries are set, and beginning and ending everything on a positive note is very, very important. And when I asked the principal about like parent-teacher conferences, she said that that's the most important. I mean, certainly going over strengths, weaknesses, and all that, but also making sure to always end everything on a positive note. And that was my interview with two different teachers. Thank you very much.